Hey, leave it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the shop. We ain't got no motherfucking shop. We're gonna be working on the all-wheel drive transmission today. As you can see, we got all the tools prepped up. We got my snap-ons. We don't got the snap-ons, but yeah, we got the all-wheel drive casing here. Long story short, this thing got lost, and now we got it all back together, as you can see. So I'm gonna be bolting up the transmission onto the motor and showing you guys a few little tips the way I've done this before, and the things that you should be using to put this together. How does it feel now, Jason, to be behind the camera?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So one of the things I always use in the past, I use the Honda grease right here, and where's the part number at? You want to zoom in? So if you want to get the part number for that, this is a high temp grease.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Right there. You get that?
There you go.
All right, so this is really good to use for the throttle bearing. Many occasions I've used cheap grease from the store, and what ends up happening is the grease gets really like gummy and kunky, and when you pressing the clutch, it feels kind of stiff. So this is one of the things I recommend when doing one of these clutches or even changing the throttle bearing. So we're gonna go ahead and grease it up. You know, lube her up, bro. Right, and then we're gonna do a little bit inside here. I already did a little bit earlier, but now we're just doing it for the camera. And then we're gonna be putting this together, and this is really simple. Let's see if we can do this. Not that way, this way. All right, so we got it there, and now slide it like so, and then come this way. What are we gonna be doing now? We're gonna go ahead and put the transfer case thing right here. I'm gonna go ahead and close it, and from what I've seen on the internet, you don't need no gasket maker, because there's already a gasket here. So I am gonna send it, and if it does leak, I guess I'll just take the bolts out and put gasket maker. But that's what I've seen on the internet. So YOLO.
Everything you see on the internet is true.
Yeah. Alright, so we go. I just gotta find the bolts. Here it is. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and torque them down, and to be honest, I do not know the torque spec, and I'm just gonna ugga them for now. I don't think, to be honest, it will matter, which I'm just gonna feel it, and then yeah. Did you spit on me?
Nah.
What the fuck? Look, I got a drop right there. All right. All right. Let me just ugga. That's good. That's good. You gotta make sure. All right, so we got that, and now we're just gonna go ahead and pretty much bolt up the transmission to the motor. And if anybody's asking, I just want to confirm that this is just stock gears from RSX Type S. We just ended up using the CRV casing right here, the front piece and that piece, and then we just kept this off my RSX, like I said, and the gearing, and yeah, we just transfer everything over. And the reason that being is because this is just from people that I heard and I talked to. The all-wheel drive community is getting really big for now, and they're saying that the Element and also as the CRV gearings are really shit. So I didn't want to go that route, so I just kept my gears since I liked how the way it's set up. So yeah, so now we're just gonna go ahead and bolt this up and get it going. you can leave the video going, bro, because
It's gone.
you might have to put this phone on going, because I might need some help. Oh, you want? I'm out of breath. Holy shit.
Lightweight.
Yeah, for real. We got that in. We just gotta start using the other bolts. And one of the things is for the RSX, if you're making yours all-wheel drive, you're gonna be using the CRV mount for the rear. You're not gonna be using the stock one anymore because it does not work. So just a little quick tip for you guys there. So now to this go away. So we got it in. It almost took my breath away. So you're making your RSX all-wheel drive, right? So one of the things that you won't no longer be using is going to be the rear mount. You're gonna have to get rid of that. You're gonna need the CRV or Element rear mount, and also as well. I don't want to get too much detail into this video, all the parts that you need, but you need the subframe as well from the all-wheel drive. And you know, towards more of the video, we're gonna start putting the whole car back together, and I'm gonna start breaking down all the details, parts, and you know, stuff that cost me, and that way you guys start putting your RSX, EM2, or EP3 all-wheel drive. So let's make the world all-wheel drive. Let's go. All right, I'm done. All right, so all I got left is to put the bolts around and you know, tighten everything real tight. Just a quick update on the car, what I got going on. We're gonna be stripping the whole paint out of the engine bay, and I'm still undecided if I want to take the tape off, but most likely it will happen. But yeah, we're gonna be painting the engine bay, and you might be wondering why. Because when we used some Bondo last time, it was some really cheap Bondo, and it bubbled up in some spots. You really can't see it on camera, maybe. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see in some spots. Anyways, so I'm gonna be showing that, prepping the engine bay and getting it ready for paint. And we are gonna paint in here at my house. I already went and bought a new compressor, and my friend's gonna come by and paint it here. So more update on that. But now we got the transmission back in here, and I'm very happy. And all we got to do is repaint the car and start putting the all-wheel drive stuff back in Dory. So thanks for watching, and all I got to do is tighten this bolts, and we should be ready to go.